the success secrets of celebrity coins. And in this video, I want to walk you through a case study showing 6 different coin examples. And we have celebrity coins and celebrity endorsed coins. Half of them positive examples and the other half are negative examples. Let's start straight with a negative example. And here we have Caitlyn Jenner, the former Olympic gold medal winner, is also transgender, made a deal with Sahil Arora, got $50,000 upfront payment and 80% of the revenue. That was in their contract, whatever that means in revenue with crypto. But nevertheless, she got a lot of fame with her photo with President Trump, which got more than 600,000 likes, where she mentioned Make America Great Again and We Love Crypto with the link to her crypto coin. So what happened? They launched the Jenner coin and then very quickly in just days, it jumped to 40 million US dollar. But what happened then? Insider trading. They just sold the coin, went up and down, and the whole value was destroyed. It ended up now to $58,000. That's the value. But what happened? She posted on X, F Sahil, he scammed us big time. Sahil says it was all part of the script. Nevertheless, they took the website down, and that was in May. And life moves on. In November, she was seen actively in politics again, as we can see in the photo with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. That's it. That's the first example. Let's go through a positive example. Positive example with singer Iggy Azalea. She owns 3% of the total supply of her coin. She was very open about her 3% holding. And she interacted with the holders and hosted discussions. Very different. So they launched her coin Mother. It jumped to 28 million US dollar value. Then it went down. But she took action. She did community calls. She invited the community. Let's talk about it. Answered all the questions. Went up and down. Here we need to say 2 things are very important. Because the current value is at 15 million US dollars. Some people say, yeah, but it's still a lot of value lost. Any coin launched, usually the market capitalization is spiking. It gets a quick rush and then it goes down again. But here we see it went up again. And the other thing is that, as we can see here, in the beginning of the year, the whole market went down. We see here it's just recovering. As we see the recent days, it goes up again. She has her holding is 500,000 US dollar, half a million, with just doing some calls and just doing some posts. It's not a bad deal. It just can go up again. That was the Iggy example. Let's go to the next example, negative example of a celebrity endorsed coin. And that's Libra. Who has not heard about Libra? It's a private economic initiative aimed at stimulating growth in Argentina through investments in small businesses. That sounds great. First of all, a coin with purpose. People got excited. Any Argentine with an idea or project can apply for funding for business and education. And people got super excited. They launched Libra, and within just hours, 4.5 billion US dollar were raised, and then it all went down. What happened here again? Insider trading. 70% was bundled by insiders, and they sold on the retail buyers later on. Current value is 7 million US dollar. So 74,000 investors lost money. A big scandal, big scam. Who's involved? President Javier Milei from Argentina was endorsing it, and then the technical person behind is Hayden Davis from the US. How much money the president got, we don't know, but we know 100 million is owned now by this Hayden Davis. And he said it very openly in an interview with CoffeeZilla, who is analyzing these kind of things on his YouTube channel with more than 4 million followers. So, what happened now? Kelsier, the company of this Hayden, website is offline, but it's a proper family business with his father and his brother, and they are not only involved in other shady crypto deals as well. But I want to give this one example. When you look on the website of this Libra coin, you see down in the button, there's a Gmail address. This is for questions and concerns. This is a typical example. Scammers don't even spend the few dollars on a perfect domain. They're just putting a Gmail account. This simple little example is eye-opening. That's the example of Libra coin. Let's go to a positive example. And who has not heard about Dogecoin? Dogecoin was launched in 2013 already as an open source peer-to-peer digital currency. It was a joke. It was launched as a joke, but this joke increased to the coin with number 8 in market capitalization. We're talking about billions of dollars. So Dogecoin was launched, many years nothing has happened, and then it spiked to 85 billion US dollars. Just to understand that, that's the valuation of Starbucks, a global company with more than 40,000 stores. Then it went down, then it went up again to 68 billion, and now it is at 34 billion, increasing again. The market in the beginning of the year was slow, it's going up again. But just think about this. This is the power in these coins. The same value of Starbucks with 40,000+ stores. What happened? Celebrity endorsement. Mark Cuban endorsed it. He's the owner of the NBA team, the Dallas Mavericks. So they said, okay, you can buy merch and tickets with Dogecoin. Same Elon Musk. He said in Tesla, you can now buy with Dogecoin. And it's not just merch, it's also the Kid Squad, the Cybertruck Kid Squad. Next example. Now is celebrity, negative example again. And we're speaking about Cardi B. But there are no details known. That's strange already. She launched a WAP coin. You can Google yourself what that means. In just 4 hours, it jumped to 34 million. But what happened then went down, insider trading again. 60% was bundled by insiders. They sold on the community and end value now 66,000 from 34 million. But here we see again the demand of these coins. It just in 4 hours 34 million. And what do we see here? The person who launched it, Sahil Aurora. He involved again. And Cardi B, all quiet, has not officially addressed the allegations or clarified her level of involvement. Also strange in comparison to what Iggy did. Last example, positive example, about a celebrity coin. And we are speaking nonetheless Donald Trump. I keep it short, there's a lot of details. Just 10% of the coin is publicly traded. This is usually a no-go. But his brand is so strong. His companies earned already, within the 5 months now, 320 million US dollars until date. Just think about the number. So they launched a Trump coin in January. It jumped in just 2 days to 9 billion US dollars. Just think about this valuation. This is the same value Perplexity had in the beginning of the year, and this is a ChatGPT competitor. This is an AI company with I don't know how many smart AI developers behind that. Yeah, just think about this comparison. It went down as the market went down, I explained earlier already. Now the value is free built. And now you can say it's a success or not. Let's focus on something very important, what I'm talking about all the time. What happened in April? In April, he added real world utility. He invited the top holders to gala dinner. That made the coin jump 60%. 1 billion US dollar value in just minutes. Where do you find this? He invited the people to this gala dinner, to his private golf club, golf course in Washington, DC. And the media is reporting about it. Bottom line is he is selling access to the president. The top 220 coin holders are invited to the gala dinner, the top 25 coin holders to the gala dinner and a private VIP reception, and the top 4 are invited to the gala dinner, private VIP reception with the president, and a watch. Very interesting. And how are they tracking it? They're saying, okay, we have a leaderboard and we take the holding over a certain time period, the average coin. You cannot just say, okay, I do it at a certain day. No, as they said, between 23rd of April and 12th of March 2025, this coin, where in average has the most coin holding, that's the top coin holders we are talking about. And again, they're selling the real world utility access, but also anonymity. Because in the public visible leaderboard, they just show the usernames and the wallet address. And that's it. So people who want to meet him, who want to be at the gala dinner, but who don't want anybody to know. That's the perfect example. This is what we are having with our users as well. We have the same leaderboard where people want to meet our users, but nobody shall know, but it's still publicly visible. This is the beauty of the username. But nevertheless, behind the scenes, the people have to register with their details. That's all clear, so that in the meeting there's passports, etc., but not visibly for the public. And that is the walkthrough through the case study. What does it mean now? When people are interested, users, how to start with it. You need three things. You need the coin, you need the engagement platform, and you need the community for it. Where the engagement platform is the connector between technical coin and the community, because people need to know. They're not just post on Instagram, and people want to read, people want to understand a little bit about it. So what is needed, just in simple terms, the technical development of the coin and the launch on the global market for the coin. Then for the platform is the technical development, the hosting, the leaderboard, the updates. That's all needed for this. And for the community needs the advertisement, the engagement with the community. DECODE takes care of the coin and the platform for its users, and the user, they just need to take care of the advertisement and the engagement on their social media accounts, as they have them anyway. They are operating them for years already, and they are wanting to go into this advertisement and engagement. And what I want to point out is that DECODE coin gets audited and licensed by ECI Blockchain Security, the well-known blockchain security audit firm in Europe. Every coin I explained earlier has nothing of this. So no shady coin, it is European audited coin. And just to remind everyone, followers, go on the social media of the user, click the link in bio, the platform opens, people can engage, see more details, and then straight they can buy the coin, even with their credit card. But security is very important, because we launched this to the global market and straight to the user wallet. And this is so important. This is why I'm preaching about it. It's not any revenue deal or whatever. At the launch, it goes straight to the market and straight to the user. There is no question afterwards. The user has their coin. And we suggest, as a market standard, 94% go straight to the global market. In crypto terms, it's called to the community. It's not held by DECODE. It's not held by any insider or whatever. It goes straight to the global market. And as I said, the experienced crypto traders are looking on this, because let's say the user gets just 6%, which is still double than Iggy has. So it's on the market and it's in the wallet. And now all the advertising of the creator, of the user, whenever the coin goes up, it's in their wallet. They don't need to ask. Our users don't need to ask anyone anymore. And that's the security I'm talking about. And the buyers know nobody can dump on us, because 94% is on the market, and it can easily be shown on the blockchain. That's why we are saying, build your plan, whether you are in beauty, fashion, or charity. And now it gets interesting. Now it's the one and only concept for community building as well. And it creates new ideas and new content. Let me explain. When you are in beauty, your content is about beauty. You take the money from the coin, you do more beauty treatments, and you post about it. You create special content for this. When you are in fashion, you do certain fashion hauls or whatever people do, create more content about it. When you say, okay, I don't want all of this, I want to take this as a charity, and say, hey, 50% of the coin is for me, 50% is for charity. Whenever the user sells, then charity is involved and money goes to real world charity, for people charity or animal charity, international or in your hometown. And when you're doing this, you are taking videos about this, you create content. This is the flywheel I'm talking about all the time. The flywheel with the community. People from your community who are buying into this, they see new content. Something good is done with the money involved. And we shouldn't forget, the followers who are buying the coin, when the coin goes up as well, because of more demand and more involvement, they are also making money with it. It's new engaging content, doing something good, earning themselves. And that's the beauty of the coin. And I keep it with that. Think about yourself, Thank you very much for your time. Come up with ideas and see you in the next video.